Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Thank you for joining me today on Affiliate Push Thursday. And what that means is that we pick one of my affiliates and we push all the goodies. And today I'm super excited because Crafty Stamp Co., granted they're an affiliate, but I'm also on the design team, and so I get to share with you the May Crafty Crew Kit. So today is all about the May Crafty Crew Kit, and you guys, it's oinkalicious. Wait till you see. Oh my gosh. But a little bit of housewarming. Housewarming? No. Not a housewarming. What is it? I don't know. It's one of those things that I want to let you know that the virtual retreat, the signups, you can still sign up. The in-person retreat, that one is closed, but I think you have a couple of days left if you want to sign up for the virtual retreat. But it's a North Carolina crafting retreat that they get to throw on. I'm kind of jelly because I can't afford to go. But look it. There's lots of goodies. You can scan that if you want to take a little screenshot. Or you can just go to North Carolina craftingretreat.com. Okay. Oinkalicious, right? I know. So, hi. And speaking of, Crafty Stamp Co. is in the house. Hello. Thanks for popping in today. We also have Jenny G. Hello. T, not afraid of color. How are you doing? And Glow, my darling. How are you? I hope you're all doing fabulous this Thursday. Thursday. Oh, so lovely. It's kind of toasty though. My little ears, they're like, whoo, it's a little toasty. But the kits. So this is their third kit. Three? Has it been 3 or is this 4? I'm like lost. Please hold. It's number 3. 1, 2, 3. I know. Uno, dos, tres. They are every other month. Yeah, January, March, April, May. You guys, don't mind me. Maddie, the Emptiness Scrapper. So the May Crafty Crew Kit, you can sign up right now. It's a pre-order system, but that's okay. You can go pre-order, and then when May hits, it'll be delivered to you, and it will be fabulous. But, so April 15th. Okay, April 15th. You gotta get signed up before then to get the kit. Otherwise, you gotta wait like 6 months before you can buy the innards. And are you ready to see the innards? You guys, first of all, love this. If you hadn't noticed, the other ones, right? They're together. And look, I can even keep the cards I make because they're fabulous. Are you having one of my days? Oh, I have these days all the days. All the days. It's an infection that doesn't seem to go away. Pardon me. But you guys, I've already used this kit. I have a video processing right now that is going to go to the Crafty Stamp Co. channel. Okay, you got to go to their channel to see this video that I've got. And, for whatever reason, my card is missing. You guys. Where would I have put it? Oh, you guys, please hold. Please hold. I'm in a high stakes panic because after this video, I got to take a picture of my card and also send that over to Crafty Stamp Co. so they have an image. Oh, no. Oh, I found it. Whew. Crisis averted. Okay. Whew. Susan Burrows, hello. Adelaide, hello from Germany. So exciting. Okay. Process video. Going to be on Crafty Stamp Co. channel. You can drop down in my description, click the Chat with Sassy Linktree Chat with Sassy. Click on that. You'll have my affiliate link straight to Crafty Stamp Co. And in there is also their YouTube channel. I think it should be. If it's not, it will be. But you want to go hang out with Crafty Stamp Co. And then when they get the video, it takes some time because I got to upload the video and then they got to add their little bits of goodness to it and then they post it on their channel. But that will be where you can see the process video for that. Okay? But you got to go over there. So be sure to subscribe to Crafty Stamp Co. Whew, I know. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Ms. T, for linking that. Much appreciated. So the May kit. It's not available yet. It's available for pre-order. Pre-order it, and then you get it in May. Pre-order closes April 15th. But, you guys, look at how adorbs this little ribbon spool is. Like, isn't that the cutest? It's a little wooden. I don't know if I want to use the ribbon. Because wouldn't this just be cute? Just hanging on a pegboard in your craft room, just hanging out on a little pegboard, being adorbs. Yeah, it would collect dust, but hey, that's okay. Carla Bostic, hello. How are you doing? So I've already opened these goodies and used them. And one of the reasons I'm so happy to be on the design team and an affiliate, because I don't push stuff I don't like. Like, I don't want you to go somewhere and buy something and be like, girl, I push the things I like. And I like photopolymer stamps. I like cuteness. I like a lot of things. But look at the cuteness, you guys. Look at her. This is Meadow. Isn't she adorbs? This is Chef Meadow. And Chef Meadow says, happiness is homemade, like, I know, right? Life's short. Lick the bowl. This one I used. I can't. I have cookies to bake. And then Baker's Gonna Bake. Isn't that adorbs? And then the little measure cup, the little piping bag. We have the stand mixer, the mixing bowls, the mitt, and then a cute little tart of some sort. And then she's got her whisk and her cookbook and her hat and her clothes and her shoes. But they're super cute. I really love the people-y designs. And if you guys follow me a lot, you know I don't have a lot of people stamps. I have actually quite a few now. Crafty Stamp Co. people stamps. They have cute. And then you guys. This one we're playing with today. Because, as I said before, it's Oinkalicious. Oinkalicious. Oinkies. Look at these piggies. Look at this piggy. Wouldn't he be cute on just like a note card? Like you have a note card, you frame in the note card, and then you just put him on the top of the note card. Like, hey, I have a note for you. On the inside of on the inside, like you could just freehand a little rectangle around. We might do that on mine if I remember, because sometimes I don't remember stuff. This little Chef Piggy. He's got his arms open, man. He needs Chef Piggy hugs. And then this guy, is he going to play some music with his Chef Piggy instruments? And then this little guy, he looks like he's pretty darn happy. Pretty darn happy. And I like them even though they're like, it's a chef theme. But like this one, he's not particularly bakery, so you can put him on anything. 4th of July, you guys, 4th of July, bake out or the corner of an envelope, right? But so you got your bake outs. If you have baker friends, cooking friends, like this one here, he reminds me more of a barbecuer. You know, somebody running a barbecuer, because that looks like it might be something hot there. But yeah, so, oh, you could do add-ons. You could, I'm just going to throw this out there. He's a customer piggy. Customer piggy. But barbecue, a little barbecue that would fit their size. A little flag, a little 4th of July themey, little stars, more little piggies in rompers with pockets and buttons and stuff. Anyways, we could have all the piggies. But yes, so this one somewhere, here we go. This one is Pastier Meadow. You guys, me and words, you know better. And then this one is Suey. Yeah, it is. It's Suey. We just can't just say it. But that's chefs. The piggy chefs. So if you don't get them in the kit, and if you buy the kit, you are getting a discount. I honestly don't know how much the discount is, but if you were to wait and buy them individually, it will cost more. Okay, so you do get a nice little discount. You get a better discount if you put it on auto renew for your subscription. Yeah, right. But so you can purchase, if you want this one and you're not sure about next one, you can just purchase the May, or you can put it on auto renew so that when July comes out, you're already signed up for it and it's gonna come. And then you just watch me on the other, you guys, there's a design team. So there's other content. So we have our own ideas and stuff on how to use the goodies. You can go to Crafty Stamp Co. and follow the playlist for how they use and color, which, by the way, you want some fabulous coloring, go over there. They teach coloring over at Crafty Stamp Co. Like, they teach, because they're insane. Insanely good, not insanely bad. Because we're here. It has to be good. So there's your 2 stamp sets. They do toss in a little embellishment. So this one had this. Another kit had these. I have these sitting right here on my table so that I can remember to use them, which, by the way, they do get used in the card that I just made. Another fun thing are stencils. I love stencils. You guys, I have an obscene amount of stencils. Probably not as much as some, but probably, who knows. But this one, this damask, isn't it gorgeous? I love these. Why? Because you can do so many things with them. In my process video, you will see that I use texture paste, and I made this damask, and then I chopped the sucker up. Okay? But look at, I know, and the other side, the little chef's hats. Aren't they cute? I know. It's so fabulous. So the kit comes with 1 pouch, but because I love the pouches so much, I ordered extra pouches. And if I'm not mistaken, Crafty Stamp Co. is considering selling just the pouches, because I need one for my full sheets and one for the things that I chop up. And we're going to look at these full sheets, because look at these full sheets. And I love this. I love this, you guys. It is free range paper. Oh, stencil on a cookie. Yes. Oh, see, subscription is 35% off. One is 15% off. Look at 35% off. That's a good deal. So is 15%. You know, anywhere we can save some monies. But loose leaf, no more having to pull them apart and getting the little stickies up there and having to deal with those. 6x6 paper pad, 24 double-sided. Okay, absolutely gorgeous. Houndstooth in a nice light blue. The salt, flour, sugar containers. I mean, kind of very retro to me. You know, nice, bright, but kind of retro. In my opinion. I mean, that's just how I feel. And then this, I mean, how cute is that? You can even fussy cut. I know. Did I say fussy cut? Yes, I did. Fussy cut. You can fussy cut. You can. Just take your time and look where you want the scissors to be and not where they are. But those are super cute. And then it's like a raspberry-ish pink. It's not red, and it's not like pink. To me, it's kind of a raspberry-ish pink. And then the polka dots, polka dots, and tiny little polka dots, and then nice little polka dots. I really like this one. I like this one, apparently, because I already used it. I already used this one, but look it. And then this is crazy. I don't know how I feel about this one, because I look at it, and I'm like, what am I looking at? Like, trickery of the eyeballs. Yes, 50s type kitchen vibe, right? And the red. For all my red peoples, it's red. Like, it's good. And, of course, I did use that red because, well, we had to throw some glitter paste on it because it's gorgeous. But when you get the kit, it comes, your papers come wrapped safe and sound, and then they're put into this. You take the wrapper off, you stick them in this, you go get yourself some extra ones like I did, or don't, because it'll hold it, right? It'll hold all the things. All your little scraps, you can keep right there if you want. But I'm insane. I want my scraps separate. So then if I'm doing a card and I just need a bit, I can come in here and look and be like, oh, I've got a teeny little bit right there. So yeah, I know. Oh, look at that. I know, right? So pretty, so pretty. But you guys, let's get stamping. Let's get stamping with the May Crafty Crew Kit. Pre-orders are open until April 15th. Sorry, but that's what you get. April 15th. I thought they looked like a kitchen black swap. Oh, yeah. I got you. Kitchen backsplash. That's not, yeah, I see it now. Red and turquoise, yeah, tees of red and turquoise. And then, of course, your little pouch, so you can keep all your goods together. But you can mix and match all your kits with the other kits. My last two kits, I used the kit, and then I mixed the kits. We might do that with these and mix it into the other kits because that's fun. But we're gonna get our little piggins. I'm trying to think what exactly I want to do. Just give me a moment, because I don't come prepared. I figured you walk into your craft room, you're not prepared. Are you? Unless you are. What kind of person are you? I mean, whoo. Aw, thank you. She shared my affiliate link. You're so a rock star. Okay, so we're going to get our little piggins out. I really like this guy. He's like swaying. Like, he could be multiples of him. Hold on, let me get a card base. Come here, card base. I need you. We could kind of, if we do our little piggin a couple of times across the middle, right? And then we can do a little strip of color. What's on the other side? Oh, yeah. Because those are kind of, get a little strip of that, a little strip of the other one, and then let's do some strips of polka dots. This one's going to be mostly paper heavy, but we're going to have fun with the stamps too, because I think what I'll do is I'll stamp them across, and then we'll stamp and fussy cut one, And if you're not a fussy cut person, I do apologize. They do not have die cuts. However, if you have like a scan and cut or a Cricut or Silhouette, a cutting machine that will cut patterns with your, they do have SVGs to cut. And I would recommend cutting all your SVGs and then making a little jig and placing your little images on, and then you can stamp onto your cut SVGs. Who comes for, I know, I don't. Oh, right? Would he fit? The bowls need to be just, oh, no, he probably, like, yeah. He kind of does fit. But, yeah, that's a good catch. He fits on there. You would just mask off the top of the bowl. You would stamp the pig and then mask off the pig and then stamp the bowls on top of the pig. That's what you would do. But we're going to stamp this little guy a few times, and then we're going to fussy cut him. So I also need a card panel because I like to do, oh, yes. Oh, don't forget about the twine. Even though I said I don't know if I would use it, we're going to, because we're just going to add color. So we'll put these into my view, because I forget that I said I'm going to use them and then don't use them. And then we're going to get some polka dots. Okay, so we're going to stamp our little piggy across our, and we're going to, we'll use that. I have a little piece of that. And then we're going to, I just need a regular card front. But this is for the piggy that I'm going to stamp and fussy cut out. And then the rest of the piggies are going to be on a card. Accent opaque 65. That's what we'll use. Okay, I have different papers for different things, you guys. Come hang out with me on a regular day and we'll talk about it. But today again is Affiliate Push Thursday. So affiliate push. What are we doing with affiliate push? We are out here to remind people that your favorite crafters are probably a part of a design team, or they like a company so much that they buy it and then they share it with you, and they get onto an affiliate link system like T has shared there in the chat with you, which is also linked in the description. You guys click those links, you go shopping, and the shop sees that we sent you, and they say thank you for sending them, here's a small commission. And then we're all happy because you helped us earn monies to buy more stuff to share with you. And Crafty Stamp Co. was one of those affiliates that turned into a design team. So extra bonuses for me that I actually get to share stuff. And extra bonus, I'm on the Crafty crew kits. So these kits, which are new, this is only the third one they've made. So keep out. You got to keep a lookout because they're only going to get better. I mean, the stuff, you guys, the stuff is cute. Okay, so we're going to stamp our piggy. This is our 65-pound paper. I'm using a lighter weight paper than I normally do, only because we're going to load it up with paper and other things. But we're going to stamp our little piggy, and I don't mind if he stamps off, right? Because I want to get as many on here as possible. So we're going to stamp him off to the side, which is going to require some cleaning in between. That's just the price we pay for fabulousness. We got to do cleaning in between. And then I am going to stamp in a alcohol marker safe ink. Of course. Let's try not to get it everywhere. Alcohol marker safe ink, so that I can alcohol marker these little guys. Because being that they're piggies, right, they're going to be kind of pink. and pink will pull the ink. Pinks and inks. Piggy pinks. Okay, we're gonna clean our little stamp, but look at it. Isn't it cute? Then we're gonna stamp our next guy. We're just gonna get them in there, and then the one we fussy cut, we're just gonna place it over the top of the other one. So I do need to stamp them all. There is a little shadow there, but I'm okay with that because we're just, what on earth? We don't want that. Too much inking. If you're inking up your stamp and it deposits too much, you do want to just clean it and try again, because you don't want them to be not pretty, right? Oh, look at, he's so cute. His little piggy tail. His little, there's a thread. Urgh. Another project. I'm actually going to wipe that because I think I messed up the last one a little bit. E-offset just a tiny bit. No big deal though. We don't worry about that. We don't worry about the small stuff. Peekaboo piggy. Oops. Okay. We're going to get him on there. And this panel is an A2 size panel, so I definitely have room to trim, which we will do. I do like to trim my panels down. And look it, you guys, perfect stamping every time. Well, as long as your ink and stuff is behaving, right? I mean, we've all stamped stuff down and it's like, is it the stamp or is it the ink? User error. And if you've got a good photopolymer stamp, it is either the ink or user error. And these piggies. Piggies. Okay. Me and the, you guys, do you guys wear your ink as much as you use it? Yes, I sure did. I put a wooden block on the back of my ink pad. So I don't know if they're the first ones to do it, but Blue Knight Rubber Stamp has a magnet system. So it's a wooden block with magnets, and then you can buy this as a kit, the magnet and the magnet plate, and then you can go on Amazon and purchase a whole bunch of these, because yeah, I put them on all of my inks because sometimes my fingers are too shaky and I can't get a good grip on this, or my fingernails, well, they're long, so this helps my fingers stay out of the way, and I can get a good go on my thing. But yes, ooh, I need that back. I'm not done with it. But yes, it is a magnet system. I don't know if other companies have it. I've had this for like 4 years. Yeah. Oh, that one had too much ink, but we're okay. Okay. We don't worry about that. It just adds a little bit of character to our little piggy. And then we're going to move this. And see, I have room to trim, right? So if I trim up this side, then that'll cut that off and it will make it look a little bit more cohesive. And then our other piggy, we're going to put him on one of these two piggies and pop him up to give him a little bit of dimension. Okay. But we need to get the piggies stamped that we're going to fussy cut, and I've got some paper that I like using for alcohol markers because I want this one to look really good because he's going to be popped up. So we're just going to stick him on here so that we can fussy cut him. Fussy cut him. Yeah. It's really nice, and you get it nice and centered in there. And then I feel it gives us a little bit of pressure restraint. Like, I don't know. I like it because we can do gentle taps. Because, you know, sometimes you get in there with that ink pad and it's just a little heavy-handed. Look at our piggy. I like this piggy. This piggy is cute. He's just waiting patiently in line for his pastries. Croissant to anyone? Yeah, which one went to the market? The one in the bowl. Please don't put bacon on while they're visiting. Sorry, piggy. That was a bad piggy joke. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and color these. We're going to do my simple coloring. We're just going to lay in some color. Color. And we're going to pick some outfit colors first because that's how I feel. Move my coffee because it's in the marker way. Okay. So we're going to do a teal, a green, let's do a blue, and let's do a lighter blue. Right? Let's find out. There's that color. I always open the wrong end. Oh, that's a nice blue. A dark blue, a light blue. I say that and then I did it again. Ooh. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. For the piggy that's going to stand out, of course, speaking of little piggies, waiting on the phone call today so I can find out what my twin grandbabies are going to be. Oh, twinsies! Oh, see, you can make little twinny piggies. Oh, yeah. So, Christina, yeah. I'm always dropping the ink pad and look worse than a green. I know, right? Oh, my goodness. So I have a couple of Oh Who Who's today and my Arteza Everblend art markers. They're the ones with the, this tip, but they do have a set that has a bullet nib and then the broad end. I used the bullet nib for years, and then I was like, I want to move to a brush, and which thankfully I did. I love the brush way more than the nibs. But yeah, they're just Oh Who Who's because there was a lot of gaps in my Artezas because they're always sold out. I'm like, this has been sold out for like 2 years. When can I get the red pack? When can I get the blue pack? And yeah, they're always sold out. So I need you to come out, ink. There we go. We're going to do tiny taps to fill in and hopefully not go over the lines with my shaky hands today. But I'm not going to do any shadowing or anything, you guys. You don't have to. If you want to, absolutely. You can head over to Crafty Stamp Co. They do beautiful coloring and getting all the shadows in there. So if you're ever wondering how to really do that, you can go over there. But I've got a few little images to color because like I said, I don't come prepared to my videos. We're here for the long haul. Craft along with me. If you get this, you can come back later into my playlist. There's ECR Crafty Stamp Co. in my playlist, and it has all my videos, and you can watch me do this on a replay and follow along and craft along. Banio markers, wish the brush markers were available. I haven't heard of those. So many marker companies out there anymore, right? Okay, so I used the dark green on that one, and you know what? We're gonna I have to make a decision because there's a boo-boo on this one. We're gonna make this piggy go over this piggy. But because I'm gonna pop it up, we'll be able to see this piggy a little bit underneath. So I'm just gonna go ahead and color it. Okay, so we're just gonna mirror color. These two piggies are gonna be the exact same. And again, we're just doing easy peasy coloring. Hold on a sec. Get that. There we go. We got that, and then we're gonna pick another piggly. Do I want to go green? Yeah, we're gonna do the green. This one is really dark, but that's okay. Tiny taps, and work your way to the line. Don't start on the line. If you start on the line and you get too much ink on the paper, it can blow out over the line. So layer your ink up next to the line. So like, and then just work your way to the line, because we don't want any blowouts. And tiny taps. Oops, I tiny tapped right into the pocket of that one. Okay, and then we're gonna do a blue one. Is this the dark one? Yes, it is. Put the dark one here. That's a pretty blue. What's your guys' favorite color? If you were coloring some piggy pants, what colors would you use? You could do a total rainbow. PJB Stampa, hello. Thanks for popping in. There's that. Look it. I know, easy. We're just getting the colors in there. Wait, no. Which one do I need this? You guys, I don't even know what I'm doing. Now, we have 4 colors out, and we have pockets to do. Oh, we should get a red for our heart. I have an idea for the hearts. So we are not going to color the hearts. We don't need to. We're going to go, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those little hearts. Just give me a second. Boop. Okay, so now we've done our colors. We have our 4 colors. We're just going to put a color like the green on this pocket, right? So I don't have to go dig out more colors. And I'm not going to worry about the heart because, well, you guys, we're going to do something with the heart. So there's that pocket. So we're just changing them up, and then since this one, there we go. Look at that. Oops. Not the big end. Okay, hold on a sec. I'll read some comments here. There we go. Look at that. And then all of our piggy... Oh, I forgot this one. What color did I use? I used the light blue. Are you the light blue? You're the light blue. Yes. Color this pocket. Okay. And then we're going to color our piggies. Ooh, that's a nice pink. Look at that. But we want a nice pink for all the piggy, and then a lighter pink or a darker pink. We'll do darker pink because I like that pink. We're going to do a darker pink, just a few taps on the inside of the ear, the little snout. You could totally do it in reverse. You can do a dark pink piggy with the lighter color. You could do black and white piggies. You can do brown piggies because piggies come in all sorts of colors. So feel free to do that. Okay. But I'm just going to make all my piggies the same because what did I say? We're going to make this easy peasy lemon squeezy. A piggy boy band. Oh my gosh. Totally could with the little music notes, and then on the inside could be some music-y, cheesy thing. You qualify for my new best friend with that answer. Yellow is my favorite color. Okay, who said? Oh, Miss Christina, Crafty Stamp Co. Blue, teal, aqua. Look at all those beautiful colors. And Carla Bostic, blue, of course. Teal or jeans, right? Also fabulous. Little Piggy Boy Band. But yes, we're just going to plop some color in. And we're going to do it uniformly. So we're going to do mass making here. So you can stamp these a bazillion times and fussy cut all of them out after you've colored them. And then you have piggies for days. And when you're mass coloring, if you do the same thing over and over again, like if I were doing 20 pigs, I would do all their noses and stuff just like I'm doing, because the muscle memory for the next pig to the next pig will just make that little bit of coloring a lot easier. See, I'm just hopping right on over to the next pig. And we've done with that pink. Look at how cute they are already. And then we're going to color in the rest. And then I'm just going to go around his ear. I think I used the wrong pinks. But yeah, that happens. That happens. And we're okay with that. We'll get these guys all colored up. And when you're coloring round objects, like a little face, you want to go with round motions, like C motions, U motions, okay? We don't want to go with a straight motion because then it flattens them out. And then we're just gonna go in and fill that in. And there's our piggy number 1, all done. And no, I did not do the wrong colors, but yeah, I love coloring like that, multi-images, and just getting one color done. And yeah, this little piggy, yeah, this little piggy went to market, this little piggy went town, this little piggy went wee wee wee. I said it all wrong, but you guys know. You guys know. Oh, you could totally do the 3 little pigs too. Okay, for the add-on, we need the barbecuer and a wolf. A wolf at the barbecue. Okay. Friends to enemies, enemies to friends. We need a wolf at the barbecue. Oh my gosh. Because that wolf is going to huff and puff and blow out the flames. Jenna! Hello, hello. I used to collect pigs for a Hogs Harley owners group. Nice. Okay. We're getting our little piggies done. Just get them done. And oh, you guys, these are so cute. You could totally do you know that artist that does like multiple images but in the bright retro-y weird colors? You could so do that with these piggies. I'm just saying. This canned soup guy, you guys, do we know? We do actually have a barbecue for the masculine May camp, but it wouldn't be released till next year. But is it piggy size? I mean, I wouldn't mind 2 barbecuers if it was piggy sized. And you needed to do a special piggy size. And a next year add-on wouldn't be bad either, because then it gives them time to use it. And then when you bring it back out and be like, hey, look, we brought this for your piggies. And then say, oh, I haven't used my piggies in forever. Let me pull those piggies out. I'm just saying. Little stories in my head, you guys. Little stories in my head. We just plotting away. Sorry, Easter's coming. I was just looking at these ears and giggled to myself, because would it be funny if they had little rabbit ears coming out from behind their little piggy ears? I don't even know. I don't even know. Andy Warhol, yeah, that's the one. And you could put a piggy on it. On what? I got lost. Sometimes my brain takes a hiatus. Put a piggy on the barbecue? No roasting the piggies. No roasting. Don't roast the piggies. Don't put the piggy on the barbecue. Just color in those little ears. I know, so cute. And this is what I call simple coloring. We're just laying down the color. We're not doing shadows. We're just getting these piggies got some color. If you want to go back and add shadows, you certainly can. Or as you go. Yes, on the barbecue. But so there's that. There's our piggies. We need to fussy cut this piggy, because this piggy is going to go on top of this piggy in a special and unique way. I don't know how unique it is, but it's going to go on there. So I'm going to just cut this off. And then I'm going to put this paper back into my specialty paper, because this is for alcohol markering, and well, as you can see, there's room to alcohol marker something else right there. So yeah, that little chunk is going to go right there. Okay. And then we're going to fussy cut as close to, but not exactly on the line. You guys can fussy cut any way that you want. If you want to fussy cut it right to the line, you absolutely could. Again, if you want to use the SVG, that gives you a nice little border, so you don't have to do any fussy cutting. I would recommend using your SVG first, making a jig, and then stamping your images into the SVG die cut. But I'm just gonna do an easy all around little teeny white border, because he's a teeny guy. He doesn't need to be overshadowed by a thing. You know what I mean. And then again, you guys, this is the May Crafty Crew Kit. Okay, we got some piggies and some chefing things. We have little Miss Meadow as a pastryer chef. All the fun things. You'll want to follow Crafty Stamp Co. because they have a playlist for these fun things. And well, they have content on a lot of their stuff. So if you're seeing something in the shop and you're not quite sure, you can go check out their YouTube channel and see what they're making. Okay? And then you can come check out my YouTube channel, because I have some of their other stuff. I have stuff because I like them, right? So I was buying stuff before I became a design team member. See, that's going to go there, but it's going to go there in a special and unique way. But first, we got to finish decorating our paper. And to do that, we're going to cut it to size because we're going to put it on our card base. But I want to make sure that I have a white border. So we're going to trim this down. Normally, I take a 1/4 inch off, but I need to make sure it cuts into the pig. It will. So we're going to cut this down to 4. And then we're going to take a little bit off the bottom to get it down to 5 1/4. And we're going to take a little bit off the top so that it is 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/4 by 4. That's going to give us a nice little border. Okay. Nice little border. And then we're going to load it up with some stuff. We're going to load it up. Oh, I like that. At the top, I think we'll do that one at the top. Or no, let's do that one at the bottom. We're going to put that one at the bottom. We're going to probably do that one there. I put my cutter away, but we need it. We're gonna do, since we got red here, we're gonna do blue polka dots. Oops, that is not how we chop. So we're gonna take our blue polka dots, and I'm gonna trim this first bit off, and then I'm just gonna get a row of polka dots, you guys. I don't know about the googly eyes. But yes, he's gonna be on a wobbler. If you guys have trouble seeing where it's gonna cut, here's a little trick. Okay, you're gonna turn on your flashlight on your phone. Okay, and then you're gonna shine it up under here, and then when you're looking in real life, you'll see where the cut line's gonna be. Okay, so I can push this back just a little, wiggle that around until I get it right where I need it. Okay, and I'm going to cut right there. Okay, and then I have a perfect polka dot strip. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. And then we're going to get this lined over. You kind of do have to tip, or you get like this weird little double line, but you'll figure it out. You'll see it. You'll see it. And see that? I've cut 2 perfect little polka dots using my flashlight. See, we can even use that side, and then we can use this side. We're basically making some paper now. We're making our own paper. But I like the bigger polka dots, so we're going to go with those. But you can do whatever you want because it'll be your paper. And then I want to try to get some apron in there, but I think, oh, perfect. Perfect. It is the right size. So we're going to, the way that this is cut, we see quite a bit of this apron. So I'm going to cut just below and get a chunk of this for our card. And then I'm going to try and leave. We won't be able to flashlight this because it's black. But hot dog, if I didn't just cut that just so nicely. Look at that. So I'm going to put this one down here. I think we're going to do that there, and then that. And then maybe the polka dots. I don't know. We'll figure something out. And then I need another pattern. Let's get that one. Where's that one at? Oh, that's on the back of this one. So, and then we're going to cut a chunk off of that one. And we're going to go right through the blue bits. Yep. There we go. Okay, woo! Come here. We're gonna do that there. Actually, let's put that one there. Let's put that there. And then we're gonna put that there. that there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then we'll get this little stringy bit up there somewhere, and then we'll do this one here. And you can do this with all sorts of pattern papers. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So on our ribbon, we just need enough to get it to roll to the back side, okay? Same thing with our little bit of string, okay? Don't need a ton. And then we can set our string aside. We've got our little bits. We're going to slide this down. He's going to go there. And then we're going to get our glue. Polka dots. Who doesn't love a good polka dot? Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. I love polka dots, so I'm always excited to see polka dots. I don't know. There's just something fun about a polka dot. And then it doesn't help that there's a movie out there that says polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. That we're just going to get these on here and then trim them all down. I'm going to leave a little bit of space. The final frontier. I'm going to go ahead and put my line of glue right on the paper for this. And then we're going to adhere it to the back. And it's just going to, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. And then this one is going to go to about there. Sometimes I impress myself, and then other times I'm like, what was I thinking? But today I think we did a good job. That's going to go there. Now this piece, I'm not even going to attempt to glue. We're going to adhere it to the back with some double stick tape, okay? Actually, let's do two rounds of that, I think. We're going to do 2. So we're just going to cut another length, just like so. We'll do 2 rounds of that one, and then pull those to the back. See, we're using the back side to some, and so we're not using up as much paper, like so. And then, you know, there's room right there. I feel like let's see if we can get what else do we have that's already chopped up? This is when our scraps come into play. When we say scraps, what do we have? That's just red on that side. Okay. Would a rolling pin fit up there? Oh my goodness, would a rolling pin fit? I know, we're getting messy on our deskies. The rolling pin fits, but I need a good stretcher rolling pin, so we're going to cut right up to, okay, and this is a little bit easier because the rolling pins go right up to the edge. Oh, look at that. So we have our thing. Let's get rid of that before we have an accident. Oh my gosh, the rolling pins. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. Rolling pin, rolling pin. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Sorry, you guys. Some words just trigger sound effects. Some words just trigger sound effects. Dot was my favorite comic. polka dots afro. Yes. What craft? Watch ECR. Should come up with an earworm warning and maybe one that says words in the live video are those of the creator and may not exist in any dictionary, right? Yeah, it's true. I had our Anna Moret, our Norwegian, is like, what is that word you used? Like stuff something? Is that a real word? And I'm like, stuffaluffagus. No, that's not a real word. It's my word. Sorry, Christina. But yeah, it is a thing. So we're gonna get some double stick tape. Double stick. Double mint. Oh yeah. Okay, so these two stringy bits, we want them adhered, but I'm not gonna play with the glue, so I'm gonna go right here. We can hold it up to the light and see the shadow, and we're just gonna place a little bit of double stick tape there, and then come up to the other side in between our two shadows and put another piece of double stick tape there. Okay, and then we're gonna press out our double stick tape, and we're gonna wait a second, and we need some on this one too. Almost forgot. We got to get our double stick tape down for this one. But we're not going to peel those just yet. We're going to cut off the paper pieces. Okay? All the papery ones that are hanging on, we're going to cut those off. Say sayonara. Ciao. Adios. Dos vidania. I don't even know. Yes. Okay, so now we can fold these back. Oh my gosh. Look at the paper we made. We just made pattern paper. I know. If you guys like pattern paper and like seeing ways to use it, come join me on Pattern Paper Mondays on my channel, 7 p.m. Eastern, every Monday, 7 p.m. But yeah, if you like the idea of seeing a particular company spotlighted for an hour or so, hang out with me every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, where I showcase my favorite affiliates. And today was the extra bonusy bonus because we get to see before it's actually able to ship to you the May Crafty Stamp Code. Sorry, May Crafty Crew Kit from Stampy. I was so close to finishing that properly. From Crafty Stamp Co. Oh my gosh, you guys, words are so hard. Crafty Stamp Co. Okay. The May kit is up for pre-order right now on their shop. The link is in my description. You can hop down there and see there's 2 affiliate links. You only need to click one. And it'll say thank you for shopping with Elizabeth up at the top if you clicked and it worked properly. But if you've shopped with me and you want to give another person some affiliate love, which I'm all for that, you guys. Whether you're shopping through me or shopping through one of the other designers out there, just click their affiliate link. Jana, Jay, you guys know our crafty friends. They are out there. They have affiliate links. So if you use my affiliate link and you want to share the wealth, share the joy, hop on over to Jana or Jay or Megan or anybody else that is on the Crafty Stamp Co. team and has an affiliate link, and click that affiliate link. It's just a click. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't bump up the prices of your shopping or anything. It's not, it's just so that the company knows that we are sending you there. Okay. and that we're doing our job, because they want to make sure that we're doing our job. But honestly, I really would like you to click mine, though. I need to go shopping. But there it is, you guys. Look at that. Isn't that the most? But not quite, right? Because we have that extra piggy. We got to deal with the extra piggy. And so we're going to pull open our drawer. Or pull open our... And then we're going to grab... I'm running low, you guys. I'm running low. Where's the clear piece? I like to put the clear piece on the bottom and attach the not clear piece to the actual... That's not going to work. To the actual ephemera that we've created. Okay. Come hither in. Is it going to fit? Yes! Look at that. Extra love, extra love. Okay. And don't forget to if you're interested in the virtual retreat for the North Carolina crafting retreat, the signups for that are coming close to an end. I do apologize. I put it right here so I could see it. The North Carolina crafting retreat, the in-person is closed, but the virtually part, there's still some spots available. Okay. But you got to go to northcarolinacraftingretreat.com. And again, there's the little thingy. If you want a screenshot, do a Google Lens thingy, and that will take you to the registration, okay? The virtual, okay, July 24th through the 27th, okay? In person, if you guys are signed up, don't forget, mark your calendars, July 31st. All that fun stuff. Okay, so we got our little piggy on his little action wobbler, and we're just going to try and line him up with the piggy underneath. And then, I know, right? Now, if we didn't stamp right there, it would just be a white spot, right? You could totally do that. However, I didn't. And that's why we colored him, right? Because we wanted him to be extra. But I also told you I was going to do something with those hearts on their little pockets because, well, we got to be cute. And in the other kit, one of the other kits, the love kit, we got Shakerty Bits. And in this Shakerty Bits, it has hearts. So we're going to go digging through this for some hearts. We're digging for some hearts. Does it have to be hearts? No. We can put a strawberry on his little chest. Let's do that. Let's do... Oh, and I have a chocolate heart too. We're going to do 2 strawberries and then a pink and a chocolate heart, I think. Or just pink. I don't know. Okay. I need you to come here. There's a chocolate heart. Definitely no. No. It doesn't stand out as much. I mean, it's cute, but it doesn't stand out enough. So then, yeah, see, the pink one sticks out a little bit better. So then we're going to get one more pink one for that one. Where'd it go? There's our little pink one for that one. And then our strawberry. Our strawberry for that one. 2 strawberries and 2 hearts. Hearts and strawberries. I know. Christina, I don't know if I've ever shopped for these. Are these available on the shop, or were they a kit exclusive? Let us know. Let us know. Like, will they be able to get these, or is it kit exclusive? That's even better to know. Like, are these kit exclusives? Or can they go in the shop and get because that's freaking adorable. I'm not gonna lie, it's freaking adorable. Okay, and then we're gonna get the glue that we left hanging open, because we do that, and we're gonna we're gonna move these out of the way. We're gonna put our little dollop of glue and then go back and put the things. Sometimes if you let your glue get just a, that's huge, just a wee bit tacky, it'll pull kit exclusive. Right? The bits just go flying. But kit exclusive, you guys. So another reason that the kits are fabulous, some exclusivity. That's a big word. You guys, I use big words today. I know, right? We're gonna, there we go. And that's it. That's done, you guys. Look at, oh my gosh. Is that a smudge? No, it's a thing. Okay. There it is. Our little bits. They're dancing. They're waiting. They're waiting for the goodness. I don't want to fling it too hard because that is not dry yet. But, yeah. We used our ribbons. We used the papers. These were scraps that were left from another project. And, yeah, we did trim a little bit off a couple of the new sheets. But they're 6x6 sheets, right? So I may have trimmed a little bit off of this, but I can still get an A2 size card out of this. Heck, I can still do, it's 5.5 by 6 still. So, you know, you can cut it down for a 5 by 7. Crafty Meadow. Oh, wait, no, Crafton. Yeah, Crafton Meadow. There's no Y in that. Carla, what did Carla say? Wait, what did Carla say? Oh, yeah, see, we're thinking of making some shaker bits in the store, but so many companies already have them. You just put your spin on them, and people will buy them. In my opinion, like, if you can become a one-stop shop. The red gingham looks like they are table dancing. Right? Oh my gosh. And then Pam said that, but it's a stage for their piggy band because they're at the piggy barbecue in their piggy band. It's just fabulous. So many great ideas out there, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And, the new up and coming May, it'll be delivered in May. You order it now between now and April 15th for the May Crafty Crew Kit, you guys. And this one's a little off. We just shoved that back up there. And you too can have this cuteness in May. But if not, you'll have to wait. And then some of these things won't be available. Because they making it exclusive, you'll have to wait like 6 months or more to order the pigs or to order Meadow. And she's super cute too, guys. Don't forget. She's super cute too. Head over to Crafty Stamp Co. channel because hopefully in the next few days you will see a video on how I made a card using her and the kitchen aid and the bowls, which I think turned out fabulous. But if you want to see that, you got to go over to Crafty Stamp Co. It won't be on my channel. It'll be exclusive over at Crafty Stamp Co. So head over there. Make sure you subscribe. Oh my gosh, little cowboy booties. They would need longer legs though, right? A little bit longer legs. Doing the boot scooting boogie. But anyways, you guys, thanks for hanging out. Drop down in my links, the Chat with Sassy link tree. I'm going to go double check to make sure Crafty Stamp Co.'s YouTube is on there, but their shop is in there, the affiliate link for the shop. There is a direct link in the description itself to go shopping for the kit. Again, that ends in April 15th. The pre-sale ends April 15th. in 6 months or so after May, these guys might be available. So, gotta get it. See, right there, I will be coloring a pastier meadow Sunday, says Christina, Crafty Stamp Co. So, go over to Crafty Stamp Co., turn on that bell so that you can get notified when they go live or post videos for you. You didn't see the YouTube. Thank you. I'll go put that in there. So that, I like my link trees to be, super easy. Super easy. And Christina says, please use Elizabeth's affiliate link. Yes, please. That's why we're here. To remind everyone that your favorite crafty people on the YouTubes have affiliate links, like me. And those affiliate links don't cost you anything but a click. I mean, you got to go into the thing, click on the thing, and then you go shopping. And that's it. And then they say, oh, thank you for sending us. Shoppers, here's the bonus. And then I say, oh, thank you for the bonus. Let me go shopping. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. And then I come to you and say, look what I bought. Which, yes. Anyways, bye. I hope you all have a wonderful crafty day. Let me send you out with a little bit of outgoing music as we leave. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.